What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pop-Up Podcast. This is your boy, PC, in the house. What's up? Come on in. Had the music thumping in the background, you know. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let me stop. Let me not be silly. All right, come on in. Anybody on Tonyo? What's up? Hola, Tony. Tonyo in the house. Who else is on? Me. Is Jonna gonna be on? No? All right. Tony, how was your day? Did you have a good day? You didn't unplug nobody, did you? Tony always on time. Joy showed me the Running Man you were doing. Talking about I'm on my way. You're silly. You have no sense. All right. I guess we'll wait a couple more minutes. You plead the fifth. Well, you probably unplugged a couple people. Knowing you. You probably did. That's very possible. All right. So I want to do a little pop-up. Let me get some, while we're waiting, let me get some, we'll put some music in the background for you. Let a few people come. I feel like I'm DJing. Oh, shout out to you others online, but if you want to log in, you can log in. You can just create a login, or you can jump on as a guest as well, and just maybe use your initial or whatever. If you want to chat with us, you can chat along, follow along if you want to. It's probably a few more people online that you're probably not commenting or anything, but you're more than welcome to join the chat, or you could just hang out. All right. Everybody good? We're just giving a couple more seconds for people to maybe jump on. They might be on SCP time. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just got a couple of things to share because it's the middle of the week. It's hump day. And in the middle of the week, sometimes we get, it's hard to get over that hump. Right? Shauna in the car. What up, Minister Shauna? What up, Minister Shauna? Minister Shauna? All right then. Right. It is. For sure. Tia Janine logged in. Uh-oh, somebody put some hearts up. Let me put some hands up. All right, folks, welcome to the Pop-Up Podcast. I'm PC, your boy. I'm going to be sharing with you tonight just a couple things. Listen, I've got some notes here. Let me get to my notes so I know what I'm saying. I want to start a new podcast, and I may have some callers call in. They won't always be live. I'll be doing some, making sure I post them up on social media, YouTube and stuff like that. But they'll be available to you. But we'll have some guests on, stuff like that. Different stuff. Not always biblical teaching. Just different things that I'm going to be able to share with you. Tonight, I want to be motivational. I want to be supportive. I want it to be informative. This is all about this Wednesday Hump Day. Want to try to give you a little pop-up podcast. I felt like, we needed a little push. It's the middle of the week. For me, I need a pop-up. They have these pop-up businesses. They go from malls to stores, farmers markets, different things, and they set up shop. So why not just set up a podcast right in the middle of your evening? I had my food in the bowl over there. I was going to eat while I was doing my podcast, but it might not have worked out too good. So anyway, it's all good. Let's see. And then the podcast is, it's not going to be on every week, every Wednesday. It's to be announced. So I'll keep you posted on when it is going to be online. So we'll keep you posted in that regard. And then I want to make sure that I communicate this one thing. Something's been on my heart. And I want to kind of change the way sort of that we do ministry. And that I'm probably a lone ranger on this, but, I look at a lot of ministry on TV. I listen to other radio broadcasts, other ministries and stuff like that. And, I know there's a lot of teaching and stuff going on about, what to do for yourself, how to be better for yourself and all that kind of stuff. It's all, it's the self kind of thing. And, that's cool. But I think that really we have to be connected for others. And I think we've just gotten in an old habit of doing church, even from the perspective of like we used to come to church on Sunday. And then when you leave church, nobody knows where you are for the whole rest of the week. So there's no connection. There's no accountability. Technology has changed. We've got all these websites. We've got all these ways to communicate. There's no way we shouldn't be able to connect throughout the week, see how you're doing, check people's progress, so on and so forth. So, all of those options are available there. So we should do a better job at how we connect. So I'm going to be looking into that, the whole concept of a Sunday service, and then, that's it. And then, offering, choir, singing, praise and worship, all that. There's got to be some new ways, different ways that we can do ministry to make impact on people. I'm stuck on this family business. I've been listening to this family business series, and this understanding of seeing yourself as your own CEO is what's been up with me. The CEO of my own life. I'm the CEO of my own life. And that in reality, God hires me or saves me to be a part of his business. And I developed this franchise, and I become the CEO of a servant lifestyle based on faith. And, it's really been working for me. It's an amazing, amazing understanding and concept and a way of living. I'm hoping tonight there may be some people on who are in business or who are managers or leaders or different things like that. I hope that maybe there are some people on, because I'm going to talk about some things tonight from a business perspective. Tonight's lesson, I want to be motivational. I want it to be encouraging. I want it to be supportive. I want it to be inspiring, because one of my favorite commercials is, what day is it? Hump Day, yeah. The camel. Yeah, Hump Day is real, man. Wednesday, that's why they used to do Wednesday night Bible study during the week on Wednesdays, because it was, considered halfway through the week and you needed a boost to try to get things going. So I want to give you a little boost, a little shot to keep you going, give you some incentive, but I want to do it from a perspective of just trying to understand the capacity of your life. So I'm going to give you 4 key things you're going to take away from this, 4 things that I want you to make note of, take some notes. And also, for those of you, if you're online, there's a tab for notes. If you just hit the far arrow to the right under the screen, it'll take you to notes and a Bible there, so you can see. You can read the scripture with me, or you can write notes, and you can download the notes or print the notes to your phone or whatever it is you're listening on. All that's available there to you, as well as chatting online. So just want to make sure you know that that's available there for you. All right, then let's jump into this, and I hope that you benefit from it. Lord, I pray now that you would give me guidance, insight, and anointing to share with your people some good news to help us through this week. Holy Spirit, visit us, inspire us, speak to us, give us clarity in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, where are we at here? So, first off, I want to give you some motivation, try to help you understand that it's halfway through the week. We go Sunday, first day of the week, kind of go up that hill Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it gets tough. You're tired, you're frustrated, you're in that zone. You need a little pick-me-up. You got kids maybe, stuff you got to do, errands to run. You got to go to the store. You got to do laundry. You got to shop, all that kind of stuff. Or you're a worker, business person. You got to work late. You got to stay late. You got to do more reports. You got to, cover somebody's shift. You got to do all of this stuff. And it just starts piling up. You got to work out. That's another big one. People got to work out. I don't want to work out. I'm tired. I don't have the time, blah, blah, blah. Got to figure it out. And then you get irritable, you get frustrated, you're not happy. So come Wednesday, all that high you got from Sunday is kind of dissipated, and Wednesday becomes tough. So I'm going to give you these 4 things that are going to help you kind of push on over this hill. We're going to be that little train, like Joy said a long time ago. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. So we're about to do that. All right, so check this out. I'm going to put this on the screen. Let's see here. Take off there we go. And so 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, therefore, my dear brothers, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work. Give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. Give yourselves fully to the work. Fully to the work. So, number 1 is give yourselves fully to the work. Give yourselves fully to the work. So, when we talk about this, it's Wednesday. And what the mindset we're thinking is I just can't wait till Friday. I got to get to the weekend. You got to give yourself fully to the week. Fully to the work week. Give yourself fully to it. In other words, throw everything at it. Now, what do I mean by that? You may be tired because, listen to this, you may be tired because you're half invested. When you half invest, you're more tired in the mind than in the work. So here's something I learned, that being frustrated or not being happy actually drains you. So the result of not being happy or being frustrated is an indication that you're not fully into whatever it is you're doing. Because if you're fully into it, you're going to find a workaround, or you're going to find a way to make it work. And when you don't give yourself fully to it, you got issues with it. You're mad at somebody, you don't like what's going on, or you don't agree with the situation. And so you get tired. You get tired in a way in which you aren't able to relax. You aren't able to really enjoy the work. And so you get tired and you get frustrated quicker. So it's not so much that you're tired from the work. The work is not exhausting you. Most of us can't make it over the hump day because we're exhausted from the problems in our mind and in our emotions. So the text said that we are to be fully committed, fully giving ourselves fully to the work. A lot of us never really fully give ourselves to things. We multitask and we give 20% to this, 5% to this, 10% to that. When we have to learn the process of whatever it is you're in, give yourself fully to that one thing. That's what you're working on. Everything else has to come in place later. I learned that lesson years ago from a mentor of mine, the late Dr. Bishop Reed. Because I'm multi-gifted, I could play music, I could speak, I could do business, I could teach, I could do a whole bunch of things. And so he was telling me, you're spreading yourself too thin. He says, yes, you can do all of them, but you can only do one at a time. So exhaustion occurs when you let your mind grab too many tasks at once. When you get a task, you hit that task and you give yourself fully to it. Sometimes when people are trying to reach me and I'm in the middle of something, I don't respond to it. I don't answer it because I'm giving myself fully to it. I get back to you afterwards. When you spread yourself too thin, you get tired and you get exhausted, and hump day becomes more of a problem for you. You're looking for the weekend, you're looking for an out, and that's why happy hour becomes pretty inviting. Anyway, never mind. So here's the text. It says again, therefore, dear brothers, number one, stand firm. So when you talk about giving yourself fully to something, number one, stand firm. We see that there. You have to stand firm on that thing that you're doing. Number two, let nothing move you. Don't be moved. So this concept of standing firm, not being moved, giving yourself fully to something seems to imply eyes set like flint, looking at something, standing up against it, not going to budge. That should be your posture. Wednesday, get your posture back. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, get your posture back. Woosah, breathe in, breathe out. You're going to get the report done. You're going to get the email responded to. You're going to get the kids dinner. It's all going to happen, but it's going to happen in your time as you are fully committed to the work of the Lord. Whatever it is you're doing. So you say, well, what the work of the Lord? Okay, well, I'm not preaching. I'm not singing the choir. Washing dishes is the work of the Lord. Being a husband, being a wife, that's the work of the Lord. Whatever it is you're doing, and we'll see that later, whatever it is you're doing, that's what you need to focus on, give yourself fully to. But then it also says, give fully to it, the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. And that's why I say hump day is not to be daunting. It's not to be feared, because your work is not going to be in vain. So when you sit back and you kind of position yourself and say, I'm going to stand firm. I'm not going to move. I'm going to give myself fully to this week. I'm refocusing, readjusting. I know my work's not going to be in vain. Vain means not going to be empty. It's not going to, you're not going to do it and it's not going to mean anything. It's going to matter. Whatever it is you do, it's going to matter, even if it's a little bit. Give yourself fully to it. Stand firm. Let nothing move you. Give yourself fully to the work. Don't become exhausted because of the fact that you have to do the work. If you're going to be exhausted from the work. But don't be exhausted from the fact that you have to do the work. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I come in the office and I'll be like, I haven't even started. I haven't even started. And I'm like, and I'm like, man, what are you for? You haven't even started. And then you make an excuse, say, I'm going to get my bagel. I'm going to go get me, I need a cup of tea. And then you make an excuse. And I take 15 more minutes before I start. That's called procrastination. I'm tired because I'm thinking of the work that has to be done. I don't want to be tired because of the work I have to do. I want to be tired because of the work I'm doing. Does that make sense? All right, got to move on. Let's go on to number 2. Where are we at here? Let's go to number 2. Boom, boom, boom. All right, check this out. Number 2 is, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. We are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. We are not consumed because his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. So write that down. These are encouraging passages. The first one's 1 Corinthians 15:58. Second one's Lamentations 3:22 and 23. So the second one is, the first one was give yourself fully to it. The second one is don't overcompensate. Don't overcompensate. All right. Wednesday becomes fatigue-ish or causes frustration because you overcompensate. And what I mean by that, the text said, it is because of the Lord's great love. It is because of the cause of our not being consumed is because of the Lord's great love for us. And the word consumption is like, you eat the food, you consume it. It means completed. In the Hebrew, it means completed. You are not finished. You are not ended. And the word even implies you are not exhausted. So Wednesday comes around, you are not exhausted. Tell yourself, because of the Lord's great love, we are not exhausted. We're not ended. We're not finished. In other words, why be frustrated in the middle of the week where you're saying, I didn't get this done. I didn't get this done. Well, the week's not over yet. You're not finished. In other words, don't let the midpoint make you think that the week is going to end horribly. You got to come back 2 days. You got a Thursday and a Friday. Maybe you can come back in 2 days. I watch the Lakers sometimes and bless their hearts. They come back from way in the hole. So look at Wednesdays as you're not consumed. But then the text also said, for his compassions never fail. They are not going to run out. His compassions are not ended. It's not futile. In other words, there's always more. So God says we aren't through. It's Wednesday. You aren't through. You aren't through. I hope this is helping. First, give yourself fully to it. Second, you're not through. The week is not through. You're not done. So don't see Wednesday as, let me go on and get in this posture of being upset and consumed. Why? Because his compassions fail not. He never runs out. His compassion will never run out. Now watch this. Whatever the work is you're doing, God has enough love and enough compassion for you not to feel through. I'll say that again. Whatever it is you're working on, Wednesday, whatever it is you're dealing with in your life that is making you feel like hump day is going to get you, you are not to feel consumed because there's enough love and God's compassion never fails to where you don't have to feel through. You don't have to feel done. There's more. There is more from a storage place that you are not in control of. This storage, this source of replenishment, you have no control over it. Now, here's what I mean by overcompensating. This is what's important. So I want to give you the crux of it in understanding the consumption and the fact of ending, and he never ends. But here's what I mean by overcompensation. Overcompensation comes when we think that's all we have to give. So we overdo it to make it appear to be more than what it is. Watch this. The mindset that I don't have anything left, or this is going to be a horrible week because I know I didn't score well. What do? I overcompensate. I say things like, I'm good, I'm well. You know you're not. That's a deceptive mental Band-Aid that you put over your mind and your emotion to say that you had a bad week, you don't feel good about it, and you're frustrated, and it shows in your attitude. So you overcompensate. People who don't like their lives overcompensate by buying bigger cars, bigger houses, bigger bags, suits, shoes, clothes, hairdos, teeth. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Overcompensating for the fact that you feel like you are through, you are done. You don't have to overcompensate because the text tells you you're not done. In other words, your Thursday and Friday are your comeback days. That's where you get your kick from. I used to run cross country in high school, and we would have to learn to pace ourselves. And we'll talk about that in a second. And we'd have to run, but you are not through. You are not through. You have to learn that Thursday and Friday is coming, and that's not the downhill in the sense of relax. That's the comeback. Whatever you didn't do well Monday, whatever you didn't do well Tuesday that has you feeling like a bum on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is your pickup days. That's your comeback days. So don't overcompensate your life by trying to be louder. You figure if you talk louder, if you, push people around, if you're the bigger bully. Do you know some people like that? Do you know any people like that? I'm sure you probably do. All right. So people who overcompensate often feel consumed. They feel through. They feel done. In other words, they've got nothing left. Well, that can't be you. It's Wednesday, but you have a Thursday and a Friday left to kick back in. So we don't have to do that because it is his faithfulness that we rely on, not ours. So there's no need to compensate. Look at the text. The end of the text says, they are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. So the compassions never fail. They are new every morning. We're going to get a fresh new batch of compassion. And what does compassion do? Compassion helps us deal with whatever we are feeling like we didn't finish. You get it? So his compassions are new every morning. You needn't feel like you didn't finish. You've got Thursday and Friday left. And for Thursday and Friday, you're going to get new compassions every morning. And his faithfulness to do that is great. So he's going to be faithful. You will not wake up tomorrow without new compassion. Compassion for what? Again, compassion for the fact that I got 8 kids. Compassion for the fact that I got to wash these clothes. Compassion for the fact that the prices are raising on gas and everything else. I'm doing the best I can to keep from cussing and going off. God says, I've got compassion for you to not feel consumed. Why? Because I love you. And I'm going to be faithful to make sure that you don't need to overcompensate. All right? So, are you tracking? Listen, give yourself fully to it. And don't worry about what you didn't get done because you don't need to overcompensate. There's enough for tomorrow that's going to replenish you and it's going to cover whatever it is you didn't get done. This week is just a week. It's Wednesday. I'm not scared of you. Hump day, yeah. But I'm ready for it because I have enough. I have enough and I'm getting more tomorrow. I like that. I have enough and I'm getting more tomorrow. I have enough and I'm getting more tomorrow. All right? Tracking on that? All right. So let's go to the third one. All right. Number 3. Boom. Hebrews 12, 1 and 2. Hebrews 12, 1 and 2. Number 3 is pace yourselves. Pace yourselves. Number 1, give yourself fully to it. Number 2, don't overcompensate. Number 3, pace yourselves. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. The race marked out for us. So check this out. We are to run with patience, run with perseverance. So run, listen. Monday comes, and we usually run for Friday. We run for the end. This is a mistake. Learn to run to continue. Live your life in a way in which to continue. Don't run to finish. Don't work the week. Don't work the week to finish. It is elusive. When you are working and Wednesday comes and you're looking for Friday, you're already down the road, you're running to finish, and that creates frustration on Wednesday. You need motivation. You need inspiration. You need me to do a pop-up podcast. Pop-up podcast. Yeah. So because you're running for Friday, no, run to continue, which means the only way you can do that is to pace yourself. The goal is to conserve energy for the long haul. This is not a sprint. Your week should not be a sprint because your week is a part of your bigger, larger life. Remember, I am the CEO of my business. Yes, I work for somebody else, but I work for them as a CEO of this franchise of being a servant of God, that they want my services. They have hired me, contracted me, and based on what they need me to do in the work week, I see that as a part of my larger life. So yes, Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, that's what I do for you. But what I do for you is part of my long haul life. My long haul life. I'm just chilling. I'm being me. I'll be back next week, Lord willing, if I don't get fired. But I'll be back. Why? Because I'm good. I'm not worried about, again, I already told you, don't worry about what you didn't finish last week because you're going to get more strength. You got pickup days, Thursday and Friday. You can always kind of get over it. You're going to be able to do it. So pace yourself. Number 2, run the race marked out for you and not others. The text said, run the race with perseverance, the race marked out for you. So don't try to run a race that is somebody else's. Often our frustration comes from people we watch at work, our coworkers. We're trying to be like them. We're trying to emulate them. We're trying to emulate the social media people, TikTok people. And how do they do all that? They're on cooking and all that stuff, and they just got home from work talking about they just got home for it. Man, they shot that video 2 days ago. They cap cut it and all that stuff. And they put it on. They not at home doing that just in front of you. Come on now. Some of that stuff is fabricated. You can't take it for face value. Listen, pace yourself. Just be like, I'm good. I'm going to get to that dinner. I'm going to get to that bowl. I get to that salmon that's waiting on me. I'm going to get to it before this night is over. Bless you me. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to pace myself. I could be frustrated I didn't get to eat, but now I'm on doing a podcast trying to help people. Nope. I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to get that food. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that dress. I'm going to get that opportunity. I'm going to get that person. I'm going to get that situation. Whatever it is, pace yourself and you do it. The race that's for you. What are you capable of doing? I remember we were flipping, turning somersaults when we were kids, and we used to be on the grass flipping. And my nephew, all of a sudden, got stronger than me, and he was able to do a bit more than me. And I was getting mad because I was always the reigning champ. I beat Toad, I beat my brother, I beat all these other people who used to could only do 1, 2 flips. Well, I was trying to do his workout. I was trying to do what he did. I had to stay in my lane and say, this is what I can do. And still I was good. And I just had to give him his props and be like, all right, Keon, you got it. You beat me. It's all good. We get frustrated. Wednesday becomes a problem because we're trying to be somebody that we're not. So don't put yourself in that position. Pace yourselves. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. That is a myth. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with you. That's hard enough to keep up with you, right? All right, I just got mail. I should have closed my mailbox, but I didn't. Not sure what that is. All right, let's keep going. Then it's not just the end that we are to see. Look at the text. The text says, therefore, since we are, the end, let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. It says, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. That's what I want you to see. The author and the perfecter of our faith. So check this out. When you fix your eyes, when you're running this race, you're pacing yourself, but you're looking at something. Nobody runs a race blind. You have to be able to see. You have to have targets. You have to be able to focus on something. What you see visually can either motivate, stimulate, or slow you down. If you allow your emotions, depression, feelings, thoughts of sadness to overwhelm you, it will slow down your work week. So here we have some wise advice that says, fix your eyes on Jesus, who happens to be the author, meaning the beginning, and the perfecter, meaning the end, the fullness, the completion of our faith. So it's not just, but here's what I want you to see. It's not just the end that we're to see. We're also to focus on the beginning. So we're looking at the beginning and the end. When we're running, we're not only just looking for Friday. We're not looking at the big picture as I'm going to get paid. Friday's coming, just got paid. We're looking at what did the week start like? What did Monday start like? Don't forget Monday, because Monday serves as a reference point. Monday and Tuesday serves as a reference point for what has to be done to pick you up Thursday and Friday. I like Wednesday because Wednesday is an evaluation day. You can look at where you are. You can deal with your emotions and your frustration. Checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. We are checking in on Wednesday to say, where am I? Am I a turd right now? Is my attitude grumpy? Am I argumentative? Am I unsustainable right now? Where am I? Who am I? Wednesday, because Thursday and Friday is going to make up for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday may have been a bust. Wednesday is all about the hump day, getting in your psyche to say, I'm tired. Oh, there's 2 more days left. I'm going to help you fix that. All right, so when you're focusing on the beginning and the end, the beginning will remind us. The beginning reminds you, and the end gives you hope. So you have to learn how to live your life with an understanding of what you remember and what you're hoping for, because somewhere in between the two determines the actions and the viability of your personality to do something about it, to make the changes in the week to make a difference. All right. So Wednesday doesn't get the best of you. So the text says, Jesus is the author and the perfecter, the finisher of our faith. This race we're running then is a race. It says he's the perfecter of our faith. The race that we're running is a race of belief. It is not a race for stuff. It is not a race for stuff. Most of us live Monday through Friday for stuff that needs to get done, stuff I need to do for people, stuff I want to buy. We run this race, and when we don't meet the quota, when people don't accept us or like us, or we didn't get what we wanted, Wednesday is a disaster. But if I see Wednesday as an opportunity to increase my belief that if I'm living the week to believe better, stronger about who I am and what it is I'm doing, Wednesday is not a hump day. It is a leaping point for me. It is a mountain. It is a catapult for me to make it through Thursday and Friday. I saw a video on social media about a man who it was entitled, I just got big in town. I didn't know he was going to fall. And a man, bless his heart, somebody's uncle, walking down the stairs somewhere, fell. He was carrying a drink. He fell and slid down the stairs like boom, 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 boom. And he was like, man. And his friend, somebody said to his friend, why you didn't help him? He said, man, I just got in town. I didn't know he was going to fall. But the point is, Thursday and Friday becomes stairs that you fall down and you blah, 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 and you feel like, listen, you feel like that you've accomplished something because you got down to Friday faster. No, you just fell down the stairs. That's not anything to applaud about. What you want to do is leap over Thursday, leap into Thursday and Friday, not fall or slide down the stairs. And how do you leap? You leap by what you believe. You leap by seeing what is ahead, but being reminded of what you left behind. And what you left behind serves as a push to say, I got this. I'm going to do better than Monday. I'm going to do better than Tuesday. When I look at how much weight I'm losing and I say, Monday, I was this weight. And then Wednesday, I'm less than that. I leap off Wednesday. I be like, yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't see Wednesday as a slide down to Friday. See it as a catapult. What do? A pole vault. What's the thing they jump off the, I forget what that's called. They jump off the jumper thing and they leap over the bar and they do something with it. I forget that particular gymnastic move. But anyway, you see Wednesday as that. All right. So anyway, here's your last one. All right. We all good. Let's go to the last one. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Colossians 3:23. Oh, you can see my cursor on the screen. See that? Yeah. All right. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for men. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for men. So the first one is give yourself fully to it. Second one is don't overcompensate. Number 3, pace yourself. Number 4, shift your why. Shift your why. Again, Wednesday is an evaluation day. Wednesday is an analysis day. So we're going to shift our why. We're going to shift our focus. I want to shift my why. When Wednesday becomes frustrating, ask yourself, why am I at Wednesday? Why am I here at Wednesday? Why am I here Wednesday? That'll help you, number one. First of all, you made it to Wednesday. Hello. You made it to Wednesday. Talk about why. Whatever you do, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. We've kind of seen that already in the first one, 15:58. Give yourself fully to it. Work at it with all your heart. But notice, it's not work at it with all your hands. Not work at it with all your energy or physical capacity. When you do the work of the Lord, you do it from the heart. That's where your victory, your strength, your compensation comes from. When you're doing it, it has to be with the right intention. It has to be the right why. So the heart is the seat of the wheel. It is the place where you decide why you want to do something or if you want to do something. So when you do the work, you do it with your heart, and the heart is an indicator of why. So refocus your why. Why am I at this job? And anybody you hanging out with, in a relationship with, if you don't have a heart that can match the actions you're doing, that's a false relationship. If you're at a job that you hate and you're disgusted with, your heart does not match that. There's not going to be any cohesive, sustainable relationship there. And ultimately, you need to find a new job. The goal is, so every Wednesday is going to be bad. Heck, Wednesday ain't going to be bad. Tuesday's going to be bad. Monday, Thursday, and Friday. You can't stand to go to work because you're working with your hands. You're working physically, but you have to learn to work with the right why. And when you know why I'm here, when I know why I'm on Wednesday, if you can understand why I got this job, why I'm in this position, you don't get tired. You don't get tired. You don't. Why? Why? And here's how it flows into it. Because we are working for the Lord and not for men. Do you see it? So you're not doing this week for your boss. You're not here on Wednesday for your kids. I'm on Wednesday. It's hump day, yeah. But I'm not here for you. I feel that one. I'm not here for the family. I'm not here for my kids. I'm here because of the Lord. I'm a mother because of the Lord. I'm a husband because of the Lord. I'm cooking because of the Lord. I'm washing these dishes because of the Lord. Or I'm sitting on this couch watching TV because of the Lord. Or I'm working out because why? I'm doing what I know why. I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here. I'm in my right role. I'm running my race with pace, and I'm running my race, not yours. I know what I got to do. I got that. I got Thursday and Friday left. Don't be hounding me. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for the Lord. So whatever you do, notice the text said, whatever you do, that implies actions. How do you do actions with the heart? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. How do you do it from the heart? You do it from the heart with understanding why. That's what you have to do. So whatever you do, your actions, learn to do it from the heart. So here's a good example. In singing, when you're doing voice lessons, there's a difference of singing and you're singing from up in here and you're working hard and scratching your voice versus singing from here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's from the diaphragm. Oh, man. So you can work real hard. You can work till your fingers hurt, and it doesn't mean as much. Your work with your fingers have to match the work with your diaphragm. So the shape of my mouth has to match the strength of my diaphragm. So when we teach voice, we say, open your mouth and let it out. Oh. In other words, my fingers, my physical action must match my diaphragm. In other words, the stuff that's deep in me, why I want to do it. That's going to give you the push. That's what's going to make the difference. And that's when it becomes for God and not for man. And too many people come to work or come to Wednesday and they're doing it for themselves. They're doing it for the family. They're doing it for people. They're doing it for this reason. They're doing it for a check, whatever. I'm telling you, it is not for them. It is for God. So clearly give yourself fully to it. Don't overcompensate, pace yourself, and shift your why. If you are frustrated on Wednesday, check your why. If you're tired and you feel like you can't make it through the week, check your why. I hope that today I've given you some sense of strength, motivation, inspiration to deal with Wednesday. Hopefully to give you some assertiveness, a refocus, a regroup to say, all right then, what time is it? It's 10 to 8. All right, I still got to take my shower. All right, I still got to take my bath. I still got to do my hair. I still got to iron my clothes. I still got to do the kids' homework. I still got to do whatever. I ain't worried about it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Hump Day's not going to beat me. All right. So I gave you 4 things. What are the 4? Put them online. I hope you write them on there. What up, Shanika? There's my girl. Yes. Let me know. All right. What are the 4 things? Number 1. Number 2, what did you get out of this? We got about 5 minutes left. What did you get out of it? Anything stand out? Anything you need to work on? Let me know. Anybody a manager? Anybody in business? Any entrepreneurs online? Let me know if you're an entrepreneur. The 4 things are in the comments. Joy put them in there, but I want you to write them. I know they're in there, but I want you to write them. What's your favorite one? Well, type your favorite one or something. All right. Know the why. All right. Lisa says knowing the why. All right. That's good. That's good. is this at least refocusing? Is this at least something that is going to inspire you, or at least help you look at Wednesday a little better? Because Wednesday's pretty much done. So you got Thursday and Friday left, but you should be okay with that. To Tony, pace yourself. All right. Yeah, I know. There you go, running again. Pace yourself, Tony, and stop unplugging stuff while you're running. I know you're a bandit. Yes. Okay. Lisa's got the why. What else? Sharon said pace yourself as well. There you go. I see you Tony them thing. Put them away. Put them away. What else? What jumped out? Anything jump out? Any feedback? Was this helpful? Let me know. What I saw one yes. Lisa said yes. What else? This will be posted up. You need to go back, review it, take a look at it, check it out. What else you got? Nothing else? Nobody? Y'all ain't got nothing to say? Whoa. Okay. Let me run back through it. Let me see where y'all at. Also don't overcome. That's all right, Lisa. At least you got something. You can watch it later. It will be posted. Shanika, you just jumped on? Did she just jump on? Okay, so you missed the whole thing, Shanika. You're going to have to watch it. It'll be posted. And I got some other stuff I'm working on. So it'll be available for you. All right. Any comments? Joy, you get anything out of it?
Yeah, all of that. It was great. It's going to help me make it through the hump day.
I'm going to give myself fully to it Thursday and Friday. Yes. I got out of this the why. Tia, don't let nothing move you. Stand firm because of the Lord's great love. We are not consumed. Right. Ben. Look, I'm gonna applaud you for that, Ben. There you go. You are awesome. Yeah. Thank you. What you want? You gonna call me, ask me for something? You trying to butter me up? Yeah, I know it. All right. Ditto. What Tony said. Absolutely. Thursday and Friday. Because, Tony, you're going to give yourself fully Thursday and Friday because you didn't give fully Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, that's good. That means you're remembering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And now it's going to catapult you into the week ahead, right? All right. Okay, folks, that's it. I guess I'm going to let you go. Get y'all out. I hope you had a good time. I hope this was helpful. I didn't do it for, ultimately for you. I did it for God. So I'm happy about it. And I think it was good. I just felt like today I needed to jump on. I told Shauna and Joy, they were like, what? What? We didn't have a heads up. Yeah, I know. It's spontaneous. The Lord gave me something to give to you. So I want to be a blessing to you today. All right. If you missed Sunday and you want to give an offering or you want to make a donation, you can. If you aren't able to, don't worry about it. This is just another opportunity. I know that on Sunday, the website was down. So we had a couple of issues. So if you missed Sunday and you weren't able to make your donation, the site has been repaired. You can get back on it. Gotta love spontaneity. That's right, Shanika. How's your jewelry doing? You still doing the jewelry business? I know you're such a likable personality. She's so sweet. Shanika's super sweet. She's a sweetheart. But I hope that business is doing well. Can't get discouraged when the numbers are down, sales are low. Keep motivated. Think of the long run. I'm running a marathon. This is not a sprint. I'm running beyond Friday. I'm not worried about Friday. I got things to do Friday. And I'm going to stop coming in sighing all the time at my desk. That's good. That's amazing, Shanika. That's good. I'm glad it's doing amazing. That's very good. Very good. All right. I think we out. You can click on the give button if you want to give something. I'm going to put on some floating music just to get you in the mood. And I'm going to ask God's blessing on our time and let y'all go. I'm glad God's hands all over my business. Let me put hands on it. Let me put hands on it. You see that? I put hands on it, Shanique. Don't unplug me, Tony. I'm leaving, okay? All right. Lord, thank you for tonight's lesson. Thank you for getting us to Wednesday. I pray that you take us from this place, help us leap off Wednesday into Thursday and Friday, make up the difference by the power of your Spirit in Jesus' name. Amen. I made a post today and it said, I heard the Lord say to me, Cherry, I'm not even going to wake you up if I don't already have everything you need for today. I mean, like, what's the point of getting up? He said, I'm not even going to wake you up. If I don't have what you need for this day, I ain't waking you up. So if I wake up, boom, that already means I got what I need. As your day is, so shall your strength be. Yeah, that's how I'm rolling. So I woke up this morning, I got what I need. Give us this day our daily bread. It's all there in the house. Oh, Ben, tell Mama Kane I love her. I miss her kisses and her hugs. She's so sweet. She's so poetic. When she makes her comments, she make a long comment. She's so poetic. I'll be like, that's Mama Kane. Ain't nobody but Mama Kane. I don't even have to see her name. I know her writing. I know it. Tell Daddy Kane we love him, and all the Kanes, we got him covered. Praying for Lou and Grizz, praying for those on our prayer wall, praying for my friend, classmate who passed away, his family, Daryl Buddha Williams, and for others that are on the prayer wall, families that are grieving. All right, y'all. Have a good week. Peace, love, and soul. Oh, not that one. This one. Oh. No, it's okay. It's okay. I have to put the picture on it. Free service. There you go. But I'm not ready for it yet. Hey! Good, Tony. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you liked it. I do it because I know you gonna be here, Tony. I know it. That's what's up. I love it. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Make sure those of you who missed it, Lisa, Shanika, make sure y'all get this. Make sure y'all get this. Because you need it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh? Yeah, I'm saying bye. I'm just saying bye. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Time to go. I see y'all. Oh, I do have the information. Tony, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Tony. I'll text it. I just got it today, actually. Just got it today. I'm glad you like it, Lisa. Tell Yolanda, YOLO, to get on here. I want to see the bush. I hope your daughter is well, Lisa, and your family. I'm still here. I'm still here. Da-da-da-da. Tia, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna up my music game. So you're gonna have to jump on the pop-up podcast just to hear the beats. I guess put some beats on here. The replay will be on. It'll be on the YouTube page right after this, so you can watch it. Well, it'll be. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube right after. It's youtube.com/a life poured out. youtube.com a life poured out. youtube.com/a life poured out all together. It'll be up right there, Shanika. And it'll be on my website, but it's gonna take a minute for that. But it'll be on YouTube right away. What you say, Tony? Joy said the plugs work on Wednesday. Not today. That's it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Tony, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you too, Shanika. I love all y'all. Lisa, everybody. God bless you, little Ben. Behave yourself. We'll talk. I'm out. Peace.